your age. I ain't gonna hold you. A year makes sense if you in your 30s and maybe didn't experience it because you was in a long relationship. But to me, I think a lot of us had enough time to be in our whole phase, especially in our 20s, that I think a year is a good time. I wouldn't suggest someone to just be in their whole phase.
See, I disagree. If you coming off a 5-year relationship, right? Now you already know what you want in love, what you want next, what your likes and dislikes aren't. You kind of need that year to just fuck around. I think we could keep having whole phases. I think I'm having another one at 40.
Yeah,
okay.
I think you can have a whole phase at any stage of your life. When you need to have that release, no pun intended, I think you should just give yourself the flexibility and the freedom to do what you want. At the end of the day, it's all about your choice. I always tell people, when people say, oh, is this person gay or straight? Are you gay or straight?
You know what? I can't. These people are like, they're morally depraved people. He doesn't believe, by the way, Deli said he's feminine. He doesn't believe in paradigms of men and women. He just believes in pure fluidity, he clarifies later. So that might explain some of the oddness going on. Okay. So I love this. Do you know what used to happen back in the day? Not to date myself as a relic, but I will. Back in the day when you went through a relationship and something happened, whether it was a high school relationship, whatever it was, and you got hurt, you know what women used to do? I will tell you. We used to, call our friends and we'd cry it out. We'd wrap up in a really cozy, cuddly blanket and watch a romantic movie with a little box of tissues nearby. We'd eat pizza and ice cream and just try to make it go away. And then we'd call our friends again, and that's what you did. You know what you didn't do? Go spread your legs for a bunch of strangers at the club. You didn't do that because it wasn't glorified to do that. First of all, we all knew back then that it wasn't going to help you ultimately as a female feel any better because it was only going to make you feel worse. The last thing you need as a woman when you're coming out of a relationship where you feel injured is to hop in bed with people who don't care about you and aren't going to call you back the next day only so that you can magnify that feeling of injured over and over and over again. It's just like taking a broken heart and breaking it more every single day. Now that implies, of course, that women still have their hearts and souls intact, which in the modern world is not the case. They've lost complete touch with their bodies, their hearts, their souls, and all of that in the name of feminism, girl power, sluttiness. Yay. And they're all miserable. So we used to know that about ours. We used to know that's not going to, we weren't even drawn to that. In fact, you were so busy mourning that old relationship that you couldn't even fathom being with another guy because you were like, I'm still in this guy. You had to talk through the thing ad nauseum over and over again with your best friend. That's what feminine women used to be like, right? I'm not saying every woman, but I'm saying the majority of women process things like that. Now it's like, oh, you just got out of a relationship? Go screw everyone. Yeah, you'll feel so much better. In fact, you'll be sad from the relationship ending. So just go have sex with everyone that doesn't care about you. That should make you feel amazing. On what planet, you soulless creatures? Are you so soulless that you can't fathom that that's going to make a woman feel worse if she's still got any connection to her body at all? Man, these women are sick. Oh, think about that. Oh, what are you getting out of that? And I know people will say, well, men do it. Again, men and women are different. Men and women are different. So yes, and you know what? Oftentimes, guys will go do that and they don't feel better ultimately. Maybe they feel better in the moment, right? They blow off some steam. They feel wanted. They get their testosterone out. But when they go home at the end of the day, if they really did love that girl they were in a relationship with, yeah, they got some of their heat out, but it didn't fix the problem. And they'll probably oftentimes wind up thinking, I wish I hadn't even bothered with that. Now this girl's going to be texting me. I wasn't looking for that. I was just, it becomes, for a guy, it probably becomes more of a headache. For a woman, it becomes pain. It's hard as a female to go through that. Why do these women want to wreck what? You know why? They want you numb. Modern women want women numb so that they're just, sleeping with everybody, promiscuous, doing nasty stuff, disconnected from men. Ugh, broken society. Disgusting. This is the best part. Go to 320.
Just be you. Be you. Be as free as you want to be, as long as everybody's consenting, legal, and STD free. And look, if you're into STDs, do your thing, Not if you into STDs. Some people out here fucking they don't care. Just stick a bump in me.
Oh yeah, they don't.
I think everybody cares until you get your first one, and you're like, oh damn. And
A
then
lot
some
of people that
don't
had their
care
first ones and they teens,
because they
though.
realize it's just a pill.
I caught my first one and went and caught it again 2 weeks later. a pill and a shot. And I was
To be
good.
honest, though, taking a pill
Okay,
to
so
make chlamydia go away.
Is this really where we're at now? That even the STD, oh, who cares? I'll just go get an STD and I'll get another. You remember it used to be that you cared. You didn't want an STD. At least you had the sense to be like, even if you were leaning into the promiscuity, you had the sense to be safe and be concerned about that. Like you didn't want to catch anything. Oh, no, you just catch something and take a pill and go right back out and catch it again. Whatever, big deal. What if it's something you can't take a pill for, honey? Have you thought about that? Something real nasty is going to be with you for life? Ugh. I mean, these people are disgusting. This is moral depravity. This is what we talk about. This is when you know when guys had that conversation with MLD when he was like, "Oh, you gotta be a passport, bro. You got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. You got to get women who aren't completely corrupted." It's because you know what? It's not attractive. Imagine them hearing from women, oh, if I get an STD, I'll just like take a pill. I'll just get another one. Whatever. If I get another one 2 weeks later, who cares? What guy in their right mind who has any options would go for a woman like that? That is disgusting. Ooh. I know it's a guy saying it in this clip, but is it though? Feminized, as Deli said. All right, so this is moral depravity. This is why people are thinking about leaving the country, too, and they go to places like Dubai. They don't know where to go where there's still some morals intact. This is sick stuff. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me on Connect one-on-one, let's get talking, click right here.